You excited? You ready for this? It's happening tonight. Yes, it's in the title. It's on the schedule. It's happening tonight. I really, really hope it happens tonight. It's time. Though I suppose if it does happen tonight, I've got to really get this video out because that logo up in that corner is going to be in the video. Maybe I get the YouTube side of things as well. Maybe I just make a community post on it. Anyway. Next video in the works. In the meantime, use my code HFBlade20. Tonight's the night. Tonight is also the night that we do a unboxing. Because right beside me is this heavy, yellow, fresh box that you cannot see the green lemon on. Can we get some green lemon? Did I just say green lemon? It's a lime. So we will be opening that later on today. Let's see who's here. Scroll up to the top. Congratulations, Vicky, on getting the 473 today. Welcome in, Grumbo. Welcome in, Rainy. Welcome in, 2-year-old. Welcome in, Lager. I know it's large, but yep, you're known here as Lager. Welcome in, Viry and Sil and Sense and Unknown and Terrapin and Princess. Sorbet. Welcome in, Dragonic and Narni. And Shan and Am and Domini and Squirrel. Alright, I've caught up. Stream at 4 AM for you. Sorbet. Yeah, you must be on the east coast of the States or down that time zone area. It's 8 PM for me. I want to be lemon. 9 AM. You're in the UK, Shan. Cryptic crossword redeem. Cool. That is all set up. Blade Human is set up. Blade Human's there. I do need to turn those scenes on, but Blade Human's there. Boom. 6 PM. There's a 10 AM. There's a 6 PM. Hello, Australia. 11 AM. 11 AM. That's more that way. You're more Europe. Oh, there's a lot of choice for that one. 5 AM, 1 AM. Hello, all over the world. Welcome in. We do this tonight. It happens tonight. Yes. How long have I been attempting to do this, and how close have we got? I'm attempting to donate 60 items to the museum on day 1, and we know it is possible. We have had all the RNG opportunities needed to have it work. We just haven't had those RNG go our way. We'll get there. We will get there. Speaking of RNG, how many of you here are aware of the panic, of the discussion, of the of the updates that were happening yesterday? Because I was given advance notice of a potential change in the next release that would majorly affect speedruns. Algo! Welcome back into the Blade Brigade. Thank you for the 15 months. Wow. Enjoy your continued use of the golden emotes, your rare seed, your ad review, and your ability to submit to the cryptic crossword. Thank you for the support. So I've got a bit of a demonstration I can do. So if you're aware of me and my videos and my tools, you may be familiar with this kind of pattern. So if you're in the mines and a rock spawns on this tile and you break it and you're on this seed 0, you'll get a ladder. If you break a rock there, you'll get a geode. If you break a rock there, you'll get a copper and a coal. And you see here that there are patterns. So, and you can sort of learn, you can sort of internalize those, and you can use this knowledge to help you in racing through the mines, because you know that if you break, so if you don't know your seed and like this is all random, like the pattern stays the same and related to each other, it all stays the same, but you don't know where it starts. So for example, if you break a rock here and there's also a rock here, you know that you're unlikely to get a ladder there because of this pattern. Because if you got a ladder there, then you would be highly likely to get a ladder there. There are patterns in the game like that. Maybe you're aware of the clay farming. So we come here to not supply crates, we come here to tilling. We've got a pattern there, and as you till, it moves, and it moves two across, one up, and that is used quite often in some speedruns and challenge runs. Watch what happens with the change that was proposed for 1.6. These are the tiles that you get clay on, and you get a clay from there. So 1 till 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. There's no way that you can come up with a pattern for this. Like, it's just all completely different. So you'd still be able to use the predictor to clay farm, but you wouldn't be able to use a pattern to clay farm. What about the mines? Well, here's your ladder distribution. As the day goes up, here's your ladder distribution. As your day goes up, here's your ladder distribution. Oh! Oh, ow! Just that one. Though as the number of stones go down. Ouch! Ouch! Yikes! Absolutely yikes. See how few ladders are out there. The billboard. Item delivery requests every 2 days? No, item delivery requests whenever. This would actually make for an interesting early marriage run without using dynamic seeds. So that's what the change in there is for. I was notified about the change to sort of raise it with the speedrunning community, and I did, and I think pretty much everyone agreed that utilizing the patterns like that, having knowledge of the RNG, improves the quality of your runs, both for running and for viewing it. There is an element of skill in there to play around the RNG that we would be losing because it's just be completely random. No use going for certain areas, no use relating stones to another, just completely random. And developers listened. And this will still be in the game, and this will be the default for most, but there is an option we can do to go back to patterns like this. And that's great, because with whatever else is coming out with 1.6, we want our hands on it. Yeah, Vicky, I was expecting the conversation to go on a lot longer. And I was like, okay, we'll put on an option there. The way that the code changed to enable that randomness, it made it easy to put an option in there to go one way or the other. So all the calls of the RNG is the same. It's just how that random object is initialized. And that's now initialized in a method. They all go to that same place. So then the branch can happen in there. That's how that change got in the first place. All the places standardized how the random was created to go down there. So it then let them make that change, but now it also let them do that branch, which is awesome. Yes, new festival. Seems some speculation that it may be on Ginger Island. Wonder what season it will be. I am looking forward to the RNG changes as well, now that we have the option of either or. Because it's going to make for some, like, it's cool having those patterns because you can predict things. You can, like, recently as well, Cordites was wanting to go back to using clay to determine if there's monster floors. But he wanted to make it a bit more liberal. He wanted to make it not as strict as I had. So I've redone some of those to make it more likely that he gets there. So that is, you tell your first 15 spots in a certain pattern, and if you get clay, you know that you don't have monster floors on the first 20 floors on day 5 and 6. Like, that's cool. But for some challenge runs, that also can be quite restricting, like with the marriage runs. I was restricted to a item delivery quest every second day. So if we have access to more random RNG for some challenge runs, it's going to make seed searching a lot longer. Because there are some tricks I had to immediately throw out some seeds based on those patterns. How do I predict all that? I've got access to the game source code, and I can brute force, like I can throw a seed at the scripts and I give it the criteria that I want, and if it fails that criteria, throw it out, check the next seed. No criteria, throw it out, check the next seed, just brute force the way through it. And then when I hit a seed that has all my criteria, spit it out and I look at it and analyze it for other things to see if I'll use it. So that's what I've done for pretty much for all the challenge runs that I have on my YouTube channel. But not being restricted to the item delivery quest every second day. So yes, I do have the dynamically seeded penny run, but it would be cool to do a non-dynamically seeded marriage run that beats marrying Haley on the 17th of spring. So now we have the option of either or. And that is awesome. Very good. Very excited with that. Gotta wait to see what all this new content is. I don't have any advanced knowledge of what the new content is. I do have some advanced knowledge of changes coming up, but none of that is to do with new content. We'll have to wait. The two asterisks like that means that it is bold. A single asterisk means it's in italics, two means that it's in bold. Does anyone get access to the game code? You can decompile it for yourself. Since I'm known in the community and I've made mods and I've been active in the Stardew Valley Discord, I do have access to more exclusive things. Which if you if you develop mods and you've got level 25 in the Discord, you can apply to have some advanced access. But if you want to just look at the source code, I think there is someone that has decompiled it and put it up on GitHub, but you can just decompile it yourself. The instructions for how to do that is actually on the wiki. that link there will take you to a little section there on how to decompile. Alright, today. 60 items to the museum, day 1. So, this is dynamically seeded. This file I'm planning to carry on with and turn it into a challenge run to have Krobus move in as your roommate as early as possible. So to start with, we are unlocking the sewers as early as possible. So we are donating 60 items on day 1 to get into the sewers as early as possible. But yeah, donate them on day 1 to be able to get into them on day 2. So to do that, I have a save that the generation of it has given me 10 artifact spots around the world. It's given me the dish of the day as a spicy eel, and it's given me high daily luck. I am then going to use dynamic seed tech to change the seed I actually play on, so that when I play the first day, I will get artifacts out of those artifact spots. The seed I have gives me 5. There's 10 there, but I can only get 5. It was the best I could do. It gives me dish of the day from the trash at the saloon. And it gives me a really, really good spot on floor 25 in the mine. So it gives me both a geode and an omni geode from the same spot. And opening those geodes has a good line to get everything I need. To get into the mines, I'll be using out of bounds. I've been attempting this for quite a while now, and we have gotten super close. Probably like 5 times now. There's been like 5 runs where just if one RNG roll went a different way, we'd be done. We'll get there. So to use the dynamic seeds, you go to a new game and you enter a seed as if you're starting a new game on that seed, but then you go back out and then you go to load, and then you find the previous one, which at the moment is all the way down here. The file I'm on is all the way down 13 because I've done all these other things in the meantime. And now this farm is on the new seed. So we'll let this load, I'll pause, I'll make sure I've got animation cancelling turned on, and then we'll do our first attempt. Okay, so that's paused. Animation cancelling. Yeah. Ah. It was already running. Okay, cool. Cool. Let's do this. And time and inventory are the main challenges in this challenge run. I'm not able to upgrade my inventory. I can only work with these first 12 slots, and Clint closes at 4. And I've got a lot to do before I get to Clint. Sage the Gamer Man, I missed your subscription 10 minutes ago. I must have been on my passionate tirade. Sage the Gamer Man, welcome back into the Blade Brigade. Enjoy your golden emotes, your rare siege, your ad free viewing, your ability to submit to the cryptic crossword. Thank you for the support. What is this prediction? Well, that is a long prediction. Predict with channel point. 60 items donated on day 1 tonight. Yes or no? Alright. Hopefully, the believers will be rewarded, because you've got quick return on your points right now. Try it, Vicky. Okay, so I leave with a chair. I chop. Collect all the wood. Collect all the wood. Chop. I pause to let the tree fall down and generate the wood. Oops, collect all the wood. There's my 50. This artifact spot right here is the first one that gives me a artifact, a rusty spur. You found an artifact. The curator of the local museum might want to know about this. I'll swing by later on tonight with 59 other artifacts and minerals. Okay, we'll come down here. Break that. I'm coming out the bottom of the farm because there's an artifact spot here that gives me an item. Prehistoric scapula. From here we run into town. Need some space in my inventory for a couple of things here. Run into town, run up via the saloon, because in the saloon trash can is a very useful dish, a spicy eel. Eat this right away, replenishes my energy, but even more importantly gives me move speed and luck. Both of those which help in the mines when getting down as fast as we can. So we head up to the mountain now. I head over this way because I want this horseradish. The reason why I come up here is because I want this artifact spot to here. Gives me a prehistoric skull. Prehistoric skull. Another artifact. Unfortunately, all the way up here by the bridge. And I can't even cross the bridge because Joja are incompetent. If it wasn't for that artifact up there, I wouldn't go up there. Come down here. I want to empty my inventory of the artifacts. I'll pick those up later because for now, really, we do out of bounds. Thank you. 13 swings of the scythe and I'm beyond the loading zone. Pick up the chair. Run along here, come into the canyon. And voila. Any artifact spots I run by have no artifacts in them. And we are in the mines on day 1. Put the chest there for inventory stuff. And we'll take these 3 things with me for getting down the mines, for fighting enemies, and for telling in the mines which can give me artifacts. I'm not going to be doing a lot of combat, but if I see a bug, I'll be killing it because that gives me a chance of ancient seeds of dwarf scrolls. I am also using my map predictor fully in here. So I'll load the Krobus farm. And update the seed. I'll show you. So we come down here, take a screenshot. I can zoom out now. I couldn't zoom out earlier because of the out of bounds I needed to do. If you're zoomed out, you can't place the chair beside the exit. I'll do that now. Anyway, we have a screenshot that I'm now uploading into the predictor. Should drag along near. Bump the transparency down so we can see, and we can see that I can go down to this rock, break it, and I'll get a ladder. There are ladders in brown, ladders in green. Ladders in green means that if there are no monsters, that ladder will be there. No monsters or few rocks. As the number of rocks go down, the number of ladder spots go up. How many rocks do we have in here? 12? Yeah, we've got 12. That means that when I break one, there'll be 11 left. So this doesn't add any more spots. So I'll still go down and break that one. I keep that at 100 as it's a good default number. Out of bounds may be possible on console. It's faster on PC because I can animation cancel it out of the scythe, but you may be able to get out of bounds on console. And come back and using that share strategy as well. Because, yeah, the right stick brings the cursor on the screen. So, I could restart. Actually, let's do that. That ladder is quite a way away. So, let's reset it. Go up and down. New screenshot. New upload. And we see that we have a slightly closer one. We missed the ones I was after. So let's do that again. Gone out of bounds and switch. Nice. Yes, that should work on all of them then. Are you kidding me? It's completely me. I'm just going to go to this ladder and be done with it. Let's get on to floor 2. Boom. Oh, amethyst and quartz. That is good. So I get 5 artifacts out of artifact spots. I get 48 artifacts out of geodes. That includes prismatic shard. That means I need 7 items from the mines. And amethyst and quartz are ones that I can donate. So that is a good start. The other one that's really easy to get is topaz. I say really easy. It's not that easy, but it is. It's easier than the other ones, because then I'm either relying on monsters, tilling, or purple gem nodes. So I'm going to grab the quartz, I'm going to grab the amethyst, and I'm going to grab the ladder that's under that rock. It would also help if I updated the floor I was on, because the amethyst is also my ladder. That was user error. My predictor can't fix stupid. Alright, also keeping an eye out for any freebies, because if there's a freebie then it removes all rocks from under, all ladders from under rocks. I have crates here, it can give me a dagger, it can give me stone. Unfortunately, that topaz spot there and that topaz spot there are invalid, including that amethyst spot there. You cannot get the crate spawning on those. Where does that leave us? Where is our ladder? Do we have monsters? I don't see any obvious monsters. There may be crabs. Is that a crab? I don't think so. I think we're good. So that means that we're good for the green ones there. So we'll go get that one. That was that one there. Nice. Team looks up to Gamba. That's an all day one. Yeah, get in there. We have crates. I checked those for topaz and for clubs. We don't have anything in that one. We don't have anything in that one. Nothing in that one. 5 stone down there. Even if there was a club or a topaz down there, I wouldn't go for it because it's too far. Time. Time is my big resource at the moment. Potentially a ladder there, but there are enemies on the floor. There. Right there is a rock. That will give me a ladder. We'll go for that one. Boom. I know the spots for this one. It's there, and there. Didn't get any of those. So we get a sample of Ding City. Okay, there's a rock right there, so I'm actually going to redo this one. So what I should do is drop these off. Got one. Floor 6. Make sure they go to floor 6. Okay, I don't see a freebie. That is good. We have a ladder right there, and we have a bug. I'm going to kill that bug for the ancient seed chance. I think that's 2 geodes from that crate there. It's really hard to see in the dark, but I'm going to break that crate, break the bug, hopefully get an ancient seed or a dwarf scroll. Take that, break that rock, and get out of here. Yeah, no freebie. What's in that crate? Nothing. Bugs take 1 hit and they can drop up to 3 artifacts. They're really nice. Thank you, Jibri. I know that feeling of having streams on the background of meetings. Yeah, feel free to skip and come back to it when you skip that cryptic clue and come back to it when you have some more letters. Alright, geodes. Bug. Ladder. Geodes. Nice. Bug. Come on. Give me something. Give me something. Dang it. Ladder. I am treating Topaz, Amethyst, and Quartz as guaranteed pickups. I need 4 other ones. So 4 gems from purple nodes, minerals from... yeah, minerals from gem nodes, artifacts from monsters and tilling. So for example, I'm going to be tilling here. And I hopefully get a artifact from those. Okay, there is nothing in there. A couple of crates up here. We have nothing. We have a topaz. If we were to run it there, we would get ourselves a topaz. What are our rocks like up there? Well, 7 is correct there. Okay, those won't give me a ladder because the monsters looking over there. A couple of geodes there, but not worth going. Okay, cool. We head up here. We get the topaz and we get the ladder. And that is our topaz in hand. Nice. And we till this. We till down here. Blade Human doesn't yell at you. Blade Human is just disappointed in you. Blade Human is good at keeping its emotions in check but making you feel bad. Alright, do some tilling first. Tilling uses up energy. I can't use up too much energy in tilling. Getting cave carrots from tilling helps get the energy back. It is a low chance of getting artifacts, but we got a high roll. Cave carrot, geode. Didn't get an artifact, but we went energy positive there. That will help later for other incidental tilling. We want that. We want that. Okay, he's gone. Ah, I didn't pause. Look at this bug. Stanham, welcome back into the Blade Brigade. Thank you for the 5 months. Enjoy your continued use of the golden emote, your rare seed, your ad review, and your ability to submit to the cryptic crossword. I am doing well. I'm feeling positive about tonight. This is happening. We have this. Thank you for that support. Okay, we've got a topaz down there. We have no monsters. I don't spot any crabs either. So I think this right beside us is a ladder. Nice. Okay, this floor, I think we've got a topaz spot. But doesn't matter because we've already got one. Check the crates anyway. Yep, got a topaz. There's a nice couple of crate spots right here. Like right there and right there. I got it once. Imagine getting that and that one. Topaz, amethyst, and club. Yeah, but there's one time I got both of those. And I think a topaz, a quartz is right here as well. But no point going on for any of those. Freebie. None of these rocks are going to have ladders in them because there is a freebie there. So we just go for the freebie. I could go by here for tilling, but it's just going to get out of the way. I'm going to go this way. Larian! Welcome back into the Blade Brigade. Enjoy your continued use of the golden emotes, your rare siege, your ad viewing, your ability to submit to the cryptic crossword. Thank you for the support. You're going to trigger a hype train, aren't you? That chest on floor 10 had a dagger in it. I don't care. It's unfortunate the sea doesn't give me a weapon in there, because that would be useful. Okay, what's in the crates? Nothing. A freebie all the way over here would be devastating. Completely kills the pace. Nothing in there. We have our ladder there, so we're going to till on the way down and then exit the floor there. Clay. Cave carrot. This run is just throwing topaz at me. Now I really hope we have a ladder near the beginning of here because I don't want to run all the way down to the end. Okay, we don't have that one there. Potentially one there. Because this here is a brown ladder, this one here is a green. The ladders at the end of the chain are the first green ones that turn brown, depending on how many rocks there are. And what I also haven't done is given myself the luck buff that the spicy eel's given me. That is definitely a ladder. Floor 13 has killed way too many runs. There's very little ladder spots on the seed on this floor that are there when there's a lot of rocks. And it's been nice. Floor 13, I will accept a freebie all the way down there. Thank you for the 100 bits, Terrapin, and thank you for triggering that hype train. Copper and wood and nothing. Okay, I'll grab that geode and that ladder. Get out of here. A very, very nice floor 13. Oh look, I got a geode. Keep an eye out for purple gem rocks as well. That is the big thing that we're going for. Larian has strolled over to the gift sub cannon, given it a dust off from where it's been sitting from last week. Loaded up with 3 shots and just went bang above the head of the community. Congratulations, K Sig, Tiny Emily, DJ Ty J. Congratulations on getting hit with those gifts as welcome into the Blade Brigade. Enjoy your Gordon emote, your rare CG ad, reviewing your ability to submit to the Cryptic Crossroad Larian. Thank you for gifting those subs. And was that completing level 1 of the hype train? Pew 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 goes the cannon. Yep. Alright. Hey buddy. What's up? You going to bed?
Yeah, but the bounce happened. Everything happened, it's hurting me.
You hit your foot?
Yeah.
Where?
Wait.
There? Okay. Let me get that set up.
Uh-oh.
Okay, where's your foot? Where's your foot?
It's a toe.
Yeah, give me a toe. No. Don't bite my hand. Fine. Alright. Oi! I'm helping you. Uh-oh. Boom!
Okay.
Alright. Good night.
How's it go?
Good?
Good.
Let's be careful, I'm on my stream. Right. I think that's a spot there. It is a spot there. Nice. Is there a freebie? Pocket Knife has a friend around at the moment. Normally in bed at this time, but he's not. It's one of the distraction things that I do that he fully encourages for if he hurts himself. It's like, oh no, he hurts himself, let me kiss it better. Doesn't let me kiss him, so then I kiss my hand and go put that on him, and he grabs my hands like, no, don't do that. So then I kiss the other hand, and he grabs that one as well, and then he puts them together so it goes boom. These bugs are close. And there's a ladder up there. Okay, I could go for that one, but I'm going to come over here. I'm going to kill these bugs. I'm going to till on the dirt, and I'm going to take that rock. Thank you for the 5 bits, LJ. One of these days, we're going to get something out of these bugs. Other than bug meat. And geodes. Alright, out. I'm using up a bit of energy on that, but I do have 3 cave carrots. Which helps a lot.
3 or 3?
3 cave carrots. Okay, that there is a spot. Freebie. I'm going to take a screenshot anyway, so that I can see what is around me. Alright, so many ladder spots around here. But the ladder exists, so those will disappear. But that gets replaced with a geode. But I don't think I'll get that on the way. No purple rocks. If I had a club, I'd kill these guys. But I don't, so I'm just going to come along here. I will kill that bug. Where is Gordon? That's a good question. He's probably sitting on the couch. Crab's not worth it. Takes too long to kill and can only give me the door scrolls. $10.30. Yikes, that's a little bit slower than I would have hoped. See how these floors go. Alright, we have a retrieve Gordon. There's a cave carrot there. But we have a ladder there, unless we have a freebie, which I really hope that we don't have a freebie, and we're good. With this all the way up there, nothing down there. Okay. I will go get Gordon. I will be right back. Got him. I had a son insist that I help him get ready for bed, so I quickly did that as well. Where? No. No, let's stay for a bit. Yes. You're gonna sit here for a bit. We're gonna fawn over you. And then, if you want to go, you can. But now, you're going to sit here and enjoy these pets. And you're going to make everyone think of what it would be like once we have a Gordon plushie made. Okay. Gordon plushie, yes. I don't have any details of it yet. I've yet to start the design process, but that is one of the reasons why I have the fourth wall shop up, in order to get that shop established, so that fourth wall will work with me for getting the plushie sorted, because they have sources. There are other options for it, but it's simpler for me just to go through it with fourth wall. Now, Gordon will be in a hot demand. You got a bag? What's in it? Is it your first aid kit? What's in here? What's in here? What is it? What is it? Is that all your toys? Here, let's zip it up again. Yeah. Alright. Goodbye, Doctor. Good night. That was not a knife, yes. Will Gordon like plushie copy? Don't know. Alright, are you going to settle or are you gone? I'm going to put my hands here. I'm going to put this on. Are you settling or are you gone? What you doing? This seems like a settle. Now it's seeming like a disappear. Back to settle. You're going to make a decision? That is a settle. No, that's a gone. I'll have to open the door, make sure it can get out. He may be back later. Bye, Gordon. Sorry, chat, I tried. Right. Yeah. Ladder and out. I don't know if you can hear all the singing that's going on in the other room. Why am I looking down there? I know there's a freebie right there. That is a very interesting spot for a crate. But it makes sense. It's a valid spot. When crates spawn, there's a number of them. Let's bring us across, because you didn't see any of that. Got a freebie there. That crate there is an interesting spot. Oh, you can see it over there. That crate there is an interesting spot. When a floor tries to spawn crates, there's a 50-50 chance that it tries to spawn them in the first place. Then it tries to spawn from 1 to 5, and that is affected by daily luck. It's affected a lot by daily luck. And then those crates either try to enter from the left, from the right, or from above, with a roughly even chance. It's like 33, 33, 34, but I can't remember the exact numbers for the directions. And it comes in from the side until it hits a open tile. That's an open valid tile. There's not walls. It's the first things that attempt to be spawned. So rocks don't care, freebie ladders don't care. They're not there. Crates go first. So like if it chose this row, it would come in and it would place there. So for that on there, it would have chosen this column, it would come down. That is occupied, that is occupied. So then it places it there. Now I don't think I've noticed a crate being there before. Gordon. O-N. Anyway, we have a freebie, so we just go. Freebies are good when they're that close. 19. Be nice. Come on, 19. Be nice. You can do it. 19 to be nice. There is a rock near the entrance that gives me a ladder, and there is no freebie. And there is especially no freebie in the middle of the floor. So we have 2 rocks near the entrance that give me a ladder. So far, so good. No freebie. No freebie. No freebie. Come on. No freebie. You can do it. You can do it. No freebie. No freebie. We have no freebie. 19 has been super nice to us. Okay, I want this because it is that. Okay, we seem on all right pace. It seems good enough that we can continue with it. We don't have any other artifacts or minerals yet. But that's when the purple ones come in. Thank you for yelling. Torso cam. Okay, we have a ladder right there. Okay, this would be a till heavy floor. I don't think I'll be doing any telling on it though. Check clue. Taste. Taste. Taste the doctor. What is this? 14 across. Tease. T-E-A-S-E. Tease the doctor. A lover of beauty. Taste. Come around for dinner on Friday night. We're having a really lovely taste. Okay, crab there. Any freebie? No freebie. We have a spot there. This spot here with the Omni and the Geode, that is the one that we are abusing on 25. No, it was that one. Okay, 24. Come on, 24. Topaz right beside me. It's a good thing I didn't go too far out of my way for Topaz. Okay, we have a ladder there. Any freebie? Nope, that's good. Another Topaz, although there. This run's just giving me loads of Topaz. And in the crates, the crate's got an amethyst and there's a Topaz right beside there. So this, and a couple of jades in there. So if I had to go for those crates, that would have been alright. But I don't have to, and we are exiting on this rock there. And we'll be on 25. Ow. Alright, we have made it. Floor 25. Welcome to our main event. Ladies and gentlemen, please make your way to your seats. Our main event is about to begin. Keep those in there. please set your electronic devices to a setting that will not disturb others. You're allowed to take photos and videos, but please no use of the flash, and please don't hook into any of the AV systems here at our theatre. Everyone put your hands together for Ding City. Yeah. Welcome to Ding City. So I am constantly resetting floor 25, hoping to get a rock to spawn on the tile that is right. The tile that is right. The tile here. Breaking this tile gives me a Omni Geode and a regular Geode. So constantly reset this floor until a rock spawns there, break it, get the Geodes. We do this until we have 157 Geodes in total. So that is 76 times that I need to break that rock. And we have a redemption for Glunk. Right, going to reduce the sound of the elevator for now. So it should be a little bit more bearable. Alright. What I'm doing here for the rapid resets, is I'm basically using the keyboard. When this floor loads, when floor 25 loads, you can bring up the pause menu while it's loading in. Then I hold down W and I press E and quickly tap X. That closes that menu and opens the elevator menu with very, very little in-game time passing. Down. And then that lets me see, is there a rock there? If there's a rock there, I press E to close this menu. I click the to swing the pickaxe, I animation cancel, and then I press E again to open up the pause menu. And then I hold WEX again, and then we're out of here. Coming to this floor, going to 0, you cannot pause while it's loading, so you just hold down E and X, and then it opens that up as soon as you can. And this is our life now. We're also looking for purple gem nodes. Okay, Glunk, that got thunk by Dr. Seuss. So both of those have made a bit of an appearance on stream already tonight. I have read them a number of Dr. Seuss books, and a lot of those ended up being committed to memory. So I leant into that and have a channel point redeem, which has been redeemed, and I'm going to recite Glunk that got thunk. A thing my sister likes to do some evenings after supper is sit upstairs in her small room and use her thinker upper. She turns her thinker upper on, she lets it softly purr. It thinks up friendly little things with smiles and fuzzy fur. She sometimes does this by the hour, then when she's tired of play, she turns on her unthinker and unthinks the things away. Well, one evening she was thinking up some fuzzy little stuff, and sister sighed, this stuff's alright, but it's not fun enough. I've got to think up bigger things, I bet I can, you know. I'll speed my thinker upper up as fast as it will go. Think, she cried, her thinker upper gave a snorty snore. It started thunking as it never had before. With all her might, her eyes shut tight, she cried, thunk, thunk some more. Then, blunk, her thinker upper thunked, a double, clunker, clunk. My sister's eyes flew open, and she saw she'd thunked a Glunk. He was greenish, not too cleanish, and he sort of had bad breath. Good gracious, gasped my sister, I've thunked up quite a mess. She turned on her unthinker, tried to think the Glunk away, but she found that her unthinker didn't seem to work that day. The Glunk just smiled and said, dear child, you can't unthunk a Glunk. Ask anyone, they'll tell you that the Glunk can't be unthunk. I'm here to stay forever in your lovely, lovely home. And now, with your permission, dear, I'll use my telephone. I call my mother every night. It gives her such great joy. She lives 6,000 miles away and I'm her only boy. Long distance is expensive, Sister cried. Get off that line. But the glunk dialed Texacoda cut 123409. Hello, dear mother, gabbed the glunk. I hope you're feeling fine. And don't worry about the phone bill. It's all paid by a friend of mine. I just called you up to tell you how I love you. Oh, I do. And today I did some cooking and I cooked some glunker stew. Let me tell you how I did it. You may want to make some too. You take a couple of applesauce, you add a pinch of straw, you drop in 14 oysters, 7 cooked and 7 raw. You beat it to a frazzle with a special frazzle spade, then you pour it in a rubber boot half filled with lemonade. Then you toss it in the mixer where you sprinkle it and spin it. Stop, my sister yelped. This costs $10 every minute. Money? Ha, the glunk just laughed. Don't think of things like that. Then he said, now darling mother, let me see. Where was I at? Burbank. Con Burbank. Oh, you take it off the mixer when the stew is nicely pink. Then you add a hunk of something, hunk of chocolate, I think. Then you chunk in chunks of chocolates and you plunk in 7 cherries. And then you plunk in, mother dear, 3 dozen kinds of berries. Now, mother mine, please do this right. These berries that you're plunking, unless you plunk them with great care, will keep the stew from glunking. Stop, stop, my little sister screamed. It's not a funny joke. My father can't afford this call. My father will go broke. Now you keep still, the glunk snapped back. He kicked her in the shin. Don't you interrupt my mother when she's plunking berries in. Now, mother, plunk one berry blue. Now, plunk one berry raz. What's that? You have no raspberries? Oh, everybody has. But if you have no berries, raz, a schnatzberry will do. You have a schnatz. I know you have. Now plunk it in the stew. And he went on talking berries with his dear old darling mother. He jabbered and he blabbered 1 whole hour, then another. He talked $300 worth. My sister shook with fright. This glunk might cost us millions. He might jabber on all night. My father will be ruined. We'll be penniless. We're sunk. Unless I can unthunk him. Oh, I must unthunk this glunk. And that is how I found them. She was standing there unthunking. The glunk still talking glunker stew. That glunk was not unglunking. Could she unthunk the glunk alone? It was doubtful whether, so I turned on my unthinker. We unthunked that glunk together. Then I gave her quite a talking to about a thinker upper. Now she only thinks up fuzzy things in the evenings after supper. Evil Blade is named Spoon, the dog named James, a 5,000 point redeem to get James off his lap. Recites Dr. Susan Pig lesson, has the dog consider crosswords as bad at Stardew and instead plays Minecraft. Need to make the Twitch account SPO_ON. I did see that before, but I didn't fully read it. There are a lot of things happening at the same time. Speaking of how I spell my name here on Twitch. So I would love to be able to get rid of the underscore. And just be BLADE. Just be Blade. When I first joined Twitch. Ooh, here we go. Here we go. And that's also a ladder. We have Topaz and Amethyst. We have Topaz and Amethyst. This purple rock can give us Topaz, Amethyst, Jade, Aquamarine, Ruby, Emerald, Diamond. It is an even chance for all 7 of those. You get the same chance of getting a diamond as you do for getting a topaz. So 7 things in total. I already have 2 of those things. I have topaz and amethyst. There is a 5 out of 7 chance that I get what I want. I don't care what I get, just as long as it isn't topaz or amethyst. Let's do it. Emerald. That's not emerald. Ruby. Ruby. We need 3 more things out of those. So the next one we get, it cannot be Topaz, Amethyst, or Ruby. Thank you, Ruby, for showing up. I'm gonna head down. Dang it. That there's a geode spot, but a grey rock doesn't give geodes. That there is a only geode spot. Put the ruby away. We've got 4 things out of the mine so far. We need 7. We need another 3 things. That is a really good start. Welcome in the wild. So there's a lot of names in there, but I miss when everyone comes in. I'm a bad streamer. It's more, a lot more concentrated on the challenge. Gotta make sure that I execute it well, because we are getting this. This is happening. So yes, I'd love to ditch the underscore. When I first started on Twitch, I had Blade, I think, yeah, with the capitalization, capital B, capital D, and I had a couple of numbers at the end. Before I started streaming, I decided I wanted to ditch the numbers. I couldn't get Blade, but I could get BLA_DE, which has, yeah, it's worked out. It is a bit harder for people to find me if they're trying to search for me on Twitch, but I am able to link to it from like my YouTube. I'm easy to find on YouTube, since channel names aren't unique on there. Tags are, but channel names aren't. So Blade Stardew finds my channel. I heard that when you get partner, you have more discretion in renames. And that, like, if there is an account with the name that you want, you as a partner may actually be able to take that name. Like, I heard that happen in Small Ant's case. He started out as Small Ant 1. He got partner, he was able to get a Small Ant. Able to ditch the 1. Okay, I'll be right back. And I'm back. Alright. What was I saying? I expect the name. So when I got partner, one of the first things that I did was put in a request to get my name changed to remove the underscore. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to get it. And I think it might be that a lot of that partner discretion is not as much as it used to be. But I think it is it can be easier for partners to get the name changed, I believe. But unfortunately, it appears that the account that was BLADE, capitalization doesn't matter for Twitch usernames. You set your own capitalization. It's case insensitive. So the BLADE account, it looks like was previously banned on Twitch, and accounts that were banned, those names never go back into the cycle for reuse. So it looks like I'm not able to get BLADE. However, there is a suggestion that has been made to me. Maybe I go BLADE underscore. I move it to the end. It'd be less likely that I go into someone new and they go bloody. A speedrun to marry and divorce everyone will take a while. But yeah, I'd be quite interested to do a challenge run to marry and divorce everyone as early as possible. Lots of ease. Underscore everything. Yeah, looks like a lot of people liking Blade underscore. There's that poll there. Where's it gone? I can't see it anymore. Where'd that poll go? Stick a Y in there. Chat breakfast. Okay. Not streamer breakfast yet. I think I completely missed the streamer breakfast question last stream. Minecraft lockouts are so fun. Love doing them. Missed the pause that time. Okay, we need a purple rock. Stardew lockout. Stardew lockout would be a bit of a different beast. What makes a Minecraft lockout good, and what makes lockout work in Minecraft more than it does in Stardew, is the variety in the world itself, and being able to play multiplayer in that same world for the same goals. So yes, in Stardew you can do multiplayer. You could do in the same world, but a lot of the goals in a Stardew lockout board would be based around growing things, finding things, seasonal things. And if you're doing multiplayer in the same farm, everyone needs to sleep at the same time. And if you're against each other, someone is just going to not sleep, so that things don't progress. I suppose there could be a handshake agreement to progress there, but it becomes a bit harder to manage that aspect of it. A lockout, it's a bingo board of goals, of little goals. So like in Stardew, it could be grow a parsnip, reach the bottom of the mines. Could be donate something to the museum, fish up a specific fish. Donate something to the community centre. It's just little goals on a board. And yes, there's a Minecraft one there. Minecraft one can be find specific biomes. Could be get a full set of stone tools, wood tools, get 3 different status effects at once, reach level 15, get 25 advancements, enter the nether, find a bastion, find a fortress. Hyper goals like that. And the lockout aspect of it comes from being multiple teams working on the same board. As soon as one team gets a goal, the other teams can't. They get locked out of the goal. So it's a race to these goals, and you've got to sort of come up with a path to get as many goals of them as fast as you can ahead of the other team. In the first to 13, there's 25 goals in total, first to 13 wins. So it could, like, I think that, yeah, there have been bingo boards made for Stardew, there have been lockout matches done in Stardew, but that format lends itself better to Minecraft than Stardew. Like lockout matches that have been done, everyone plays on the same farm, maybe even the same seed. But the world doesn't have the variety, doesn't really have the variety needed for lockout matches, especially short or shorter lockout matches. Like it can work, but it's not as intuitive otherwise. So it's lockout spell. There is an upcoming lockout tournament that Smalllands is hosting that has 2 slots that anyone could compete to fill. And the way to be able to fill them is that you have 2 people, because there's going to be teams of 2. The tournament's going to be 2v2. And to fill it, you need to do a blackout match. It should be called the blockout. But a blackout match, which is a lockout board, but one team only does it, and they complete every goal on the board. Oh, excuse me. In order to fill those last 2 spots, you need to do a 2-player blackout match and get a fast time. And the fastest 2 teams, by the time the tournament starts, fill the last 2 slots. So I could try to enter, but I'm going to have no chance of actually getting in. Because there are actual Minecraft speedrunners. People who are good at speedrunning Minecraft, who have actually completed a Minecraft speedrun, that are competing. There's a Minecraft speedrunner that's dabbled in Stardew Speedrunner that's attempted to get in, and I'm pretty sure that they will. That's in Emerald. I think in Emerald is doing it with Davies. And it also looks like that Fulham and something Pingu. I can't remember his name. Like Doi Pingu. Are the likely contenders. But there's quite a number of Minecraft blackout content going on at Twitch at the moment as these teams compete to get this last spot. And the tournament itself is going to be great. It's going to be a great watch. Lockout matches are great to watch. Blackout. The current meta for that, because they're trying to get the fastest time and because the boards are randomly generated, does tend to be a lot of resetting for the goals. So if you're watching one of these streams and they're trying to get a good blackout time, expect to see a lot of resets to try to get a board that has very little end game, like find stronghold, enter end, kill ender dragon, obtain dragon egg, eat chorus fruit, obtain end rod, find end city. Pretty much all those are reset. Takes them a while to find the proper board, but once they're actually in a match, it's really great to watch. Energize! Wow, you saved up for your 10,000. And the book redeem was gone. No, you're saving it for maximum ding. And that, along with your Dr. Seuss redeem, means that you would have got there. Energize. Well, here's more of the ice I prepared. I'll get that water out. It's doing the energize. It's going to be just before we do the HelloFresh segment as well. So, I have... here, we're feeling a bit low on energy here. I don't have any cave carrots in here. So, what we're going to do to get this energy up is that I'm going to use a rogue energy drink. We have options. I have a tub here for strawberry mango. I have a tub here for pink lemonade. I also have some sample sachets that you can get in your rogue energy drink orders to try out different flavors if you don't want to commit to a full tub. We have strawberry bubblegum, we have rainbow candy, we have grape popsicle. Wild! How should I energize? Yes, get yourself snacks, because this HelloFresh box is filled with things that look super yum. Dealer's choice, that's not a decision. Alright, let's do one of these sample ones. Let's do rainbow candy. I suppose they can't actually name it Skittles. So I'm just going to get all the powder to the bottom. So here's the shaker. I prepared it earlier by filling it up with water. I have the sachet that I'll open and pour into the sachet. You're feeling tired yourself and need an energy boost. Order yourself some Rogue. So make sure it goes on tightly. And then shake, 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 shake it. Need a maximum shake command. I didn't tighten up as much as I should have. That's all mixed up. I'll pour it into my cup. Listen to that. It actually tastes like Skittles. The rainbow candy one. Yeah, I'm getting that Skittles taste. Alright. We're going to do a bit more dinging, and then probably in about 10 minutes we will do the HelloFresh unboxing. How long with today's stream? I normally end at about 11 PM for me, so about another hour and a half. Okay, more ding! More purple rocks, please. Alright, I am energized for the rest of the stream. Thank you for redeeming that, Wild. I was feeling a bit thirsty. We've had 29 of the spots spawned so far. We can tell by the Omni Geode count. when that's at 36, we'll be halfway there for the geode. So how about we do that? We'll keep dinging until we're halfway done with the geodes, then we'll do our HelloFresh segment, and then we'll get back for the rest of the ding. Night, Vicky. Night, Apple. These last two attempts have had a very low number of purple rocks. Hello, Knife Wife. You're here for the HelloFresh opening. I'll be doing the HelloFresh opening once I've had 5 more rocks on the spawn, on the spot spawn, which means that I'm halfway. It's the halfway point for geode farming.
Oh,
Knife Wife was with me when we ordered, but the box is not open. We have not seen what's in it yet.
he will not allow me to cook anything before you see it, so
No, we must all be hungry.
yeah, we all starve tonight.
Chat says hello.
Hi.
Okay, 2 more of these rocks. Midnight dinner. We are on pace with the geodes unknown. We haven't seen a lot of purple rocks. We've only seen 1. We got a ruby out of it, which is good. But we've got 3 more to get out of them. Right, halfway. We will pause the Stardew here, and we will then change to HelloFresh opening. So let's change to this scene. Here's one I prepared earlier. Let's move that to there. I'll be on top of it there. Cool. Welcome to my desk. It's quite a large desk that I use for my computer. I believe it originally belonged to my grandfather, and then grandfather on my mother's side, and then my dad inherited it, and then I've got it now.
I should have inherited it.
Alright, so we have a huge box here. Let's move that out of the way. A huge box. Here it is. With that green lemon on it.
It's a lime.
As I said when I shut it off when stream started, because it was through the main camera, which is keyed to the green screen.
Oh.
So you don't see
I
it.
couldn't see it, right.
Oh, you don't see the green lemon. Green lemon, it's lime. Huge box. Simply delicious. He-free. So, we're not keeping this on the desk because that's all you're gonna see if I did. Instead, we're going to open it. And we're going to see what is in here. Come on, knife wife. Your scissors wife at the moment.
Open some boxes on the left.
This is full of food. And it arrived this afternoon. Can you get me some hand sanitizer if I'm going to be touching all this?
No, it's like a trap.
Fresh food left on our porch for a bit and then sitting beside me for the rest of the day. How does it stay fresh? Because there's going to be some meat in there. So
I just heard myself on the TV.
Knife Wipe is not fully used to hearing her voice through my stream and videos.
It's very whiny, so I don't like that. I apologise.
I'm used to it now with the video editing that I've done. When it first started, it's quite jarring.
He's used to his voice, not...
Yeah, I'm used to hearing my voice, you're not used to hearing your voice.
That's the way you said it. Like, I'm used to it. There you go, 10 years now, I'm used to it.
Nick says you don't sound whiny, with 3 exclamation marks. So you take those 3 exclamation
I
marks.
try my hardest not to sound whiny.
And you do a good job.
Thank
you. Thank you. So in the box here, there's a few meat dishes. Like there's chicken coconut. We have Mexican popcorn chicken. We have balsamic cherry glazed beef brisket and mash. We have easy creamy chicken. We like chicken. Chicken and tomato spaghetti and sweet chili glazed lemon bomber potatoes. That one doesn't have any meat, so that doesn't help my point. But these ones here, these 4 ones here, these have meat in it. And this box it was sent out yesterday and it arrived today, and we haven't put it anywhere near a fridge. So how does it stay fresh? Hello. I'm sorry, don't leave. Well, in the bottom of this bag, this box, is looks different. There's this big bag here. This one here. Coal. Can't read that. Coal pouch. What does it say? Try to read it through there. I'm a recyclable coal pouch with goodies inside. HelloFresh is committed to making 100% of our packaging reusable, recyclable, or compostable by 2025. 100% recyclable. This bag here is where all of the stuff that needs to be chilled is kept. So if you're not home to take the delivery, if you get back home it's there, don't worry, because this bag here is designed to keep all your meat cool until you're able to get to it and put it into your fridge. So we have, and it mainly does that by these ice packs. There's still a bit of ice in there, so these keep it all cool. Contains 100% water, chilled out ice pack. Reuse, keep your food and drinks cool on the go. Defrost, cut open and empty water on your plants. Recycle, drop off at a soft plastic recycling point. So these are... HelloFresh comes with drinks as well. There's a few of those in there.
You waited, you could have made your rogue energy with that ice and water. It would have been set.
A Rogue Energy and HelloFresh collaboration. So, up there for now. Does the cool pouch have the garlic bread for the mods? garlic bread? What do you mean? So in here we've got some chicken. We have the halloumi.
Halloumi.
We have slow cooked beef brisket. We have more halloumi.
Hope we like halloumi.
We have boneless chicken drumstick. That seems like an oxymoron.
It's a drumstick, but it's boneless.
We have a bag of slaw. Soft Frito mix is what's on it. So all of this is in the cool bag to be kept cool until we could get it to a fridge. Grated Parmesan cheese. Chicken breast strips. And another chill bag. So all that stuff kept in the chill bag to keep it fresh until you're able to get it home and get it stored. And that was everything that was in the chill bag. Except for the garlic bread. Yes, garlic bread was in the chill bag.
Might want to have it with a meal.
Yeah, we'll have to choose which one we're going to have that with. So yeah, all this comes separately. You'll see how the rest of the meals are shipped, and it's quite a handy system that they have for it. But all of the things that need to be chilled come separately in the chilled bag, so that it doesn't go off before it gets to you. So let's remove all of these back into the chill bag. We'll hacks back in with them as well, and that will make it to our fridge soon. Now, in the rest of the box here, the rest of the meals come in bags like this with a coloured dot on them and a QR code. This one here, it's got a little fast forward symbol in black QR code. This one here is fancy. It's got a fancy dot on it. All of these, I'm gonna put them back in the box so I have space for them. All of those match to your recipe card. So you see here at the top, you've got the green dot. This one here has that little fancy purple one. This one here has a fancy red one. This one there has that fast forward symbol, and this one here has a darker green one. So these all match. So all the ingredients that you need for cooking your fresh and delicious meal is in the bag, other than the meat, is in the bag that matches it. So you decide what you want to cook, you look at the symbol in the top right, and you choose the matching bag out of your pantry or out of your fridge, depending on where you cooked it, depending on where you put it. So this top one here, sweet chili glazed halloumi and Bombay potatoes, is the deep green dot. So that is the deep green package. So let's have a closer look at this meal and see what we have. So we saw before that the halloumi cheese was in the chill bag. So anything chilled, you'll have to remember to to get out and put in with the rest of your meal prep, but you'll be able to see it on the recipe list as well. You may have seen the QR code on the bags as well. Should we scan that? Before I open it, let's scan that. Where's my scanner? There it is. So I'm bumping the microphone. Takes me to the HelloFresh website. Asks me to log in. Might need to have the app of it downloaded. It should take me straight to the recipe. But take me to my account. The recipe itself. Okay, let's continue on. So, you have a recipe card in here. You have the ingredients. Let's look at the ingredients. I actually think it's designed to take you to the app, but I don't have the app installed on my phone. We have mixed salad leaves. We have keep your accurate upside down. Thank you though. Crushed roasted cashews. More crushed roasted cashews. We have garlic aioli, which is there. We have a couple of Mumbai spice blends. Ooh, yum. That's that one up there. Brown mustard seeds. Ooh, nice. Sweet chili sauce. A cucumber. Have carrot. And we have a bunch of potatoes in here as well. So if you're going to cook this recipe, you grab the bag, you grab the halloumi, put it on your bench. Always a good idea to make sure that you've got everything that you need. We start. Because there may be some things that you need that aren't provided. Things like, and these are deemed pantry items. You're looking at the, there's the halloumi. So looking at the recipe card here, if you have a look down in the bottom corner, there, pantry items, olive oil, white wine vinegar. So things that doesn't really make sense for HelloFresh to provide, things that you just have bottles of in your pantry. But make sure you got those as well. There's a closer look at all the recipe items there. So how do you convert those ingredients into that meal? You turn the card over. Just before we do that, we can also see at the bottom that this one prep takes 15 to 25 minutes, ready in 30 to 40, and it's got a little blurb at the bottom there, which says, sweet chili sauce is a crowd favourite and we want to put on everything. Halloumi is up next, and once again the sauce has outdone itself. The salty halloumi gets a little sweeter and the potatoes get a decadent sprinkling of Mumbai spice. What more could you ask for? On the back of the card is the actual recipe with pictures of each step to help you cook. So if you're not a confident cook, these recipes really help. That's all visual. And if it doesn't work on the card for you, on your phone you can get the recipes as well. There's a HelloFresh app that you can go onto and you can pretty much scroll through each step in there. And I believe if things need to be timed, there's a timer in the app as well.
I don't know, I don't use it. I should probably get the app.
But in any case, your phone will have a timer on it. So let's have a look through this recipe. We've got all the serving and nutritional information there on the left. Allergen information down there as well. What do we do here? Okay, we roast the potatoes. Preheat oven to 240 degrees Celsius or 220 degrees Celsius fan forced. Cut potatoes into bite-sized chunks. Place potato, Mumbai spice blend, and brown mustard seed. You'll notice that all of the ingredients are in there bolded to make it easier to see where it's needed in that step. And if you see something bolded, you know that it is something that's been referred to over there, whether one of the recipes or pantry or the oven. We're assuming that you have an oven.
Because we don't.
Brown mustard seeds on a lined oven tray, drizzle with olive oil, toss to coat and spread out evenly. Roast until tender, 20 to 25 minutes. And then it's got the image there of how that's supposed to look. Get prepped. Meanwhile, thinly sliced cucumber, grate carrot, see ingredients, cut halloumi into thin slices. And then that's how it's all supposed to look. Cook the halloumi. When the potatoes have 5 minutes remaining, heat a large frying pan over medium to high heat with a drizzle of olive oil. Cook halloumi until golden brown, 1 to 2 minutes each side. Remove pan from heat, then add sweet chili sauce, turning halloumi to coat. When you order these recipes through HelloFresh, you have the option for some customization. So the customization steps, that's all highlighted down here. So custom recipe. If you've doubled your halloumi, cook in batches for the best results. Return all halloumi to pan, then add the sweet chili sauce, turning to coat. Serve up. In a large bowl, combine mixed salad leaves, cucumber, carrot, and a drizzle of white wine vinegar and olive oil. Season. Divide sweet chili halloumi, Bombay potatoes, and cucumber salad between plates. Garnish with crushed roasted cashews and serve with garlic aioli. Enjoy.
Now I'm hungry. Shall I go make this?
If you want to. The way that it's all set up into the bags as well. If you want to take it around to someone's house and cook for them there, like everything's in the bag.
We went to my mum's and cooked one. She lives, what, 40 minutes away? More?
More, yeah. This one here. Chicken coconut curry with flatbreads and carrot salad. So this symbol here represents fresh and fast. Some of these, like these recipes, sometimes have little tags under them. So this one over here, the one we looked at before, has a tag of Climate Superstar. I think this one is one of their vegan recipes as well. No, it's got halloumi. It's a vegetarian recipe. I don't see it on the recipe card there, but we saw it on the website when we ordered it. But yeah, Climate Superstar. This one here has a tag of Eat Me Early. So if you've chosen any of the Eat Me Earlies, make sure you note it, and make sure you eat it early. There's some of them that say Eat Me First, and some that say Eat Me Early. So those ones there will have more time-sensitive ingredients.
Yeah, it's probably like your chicken ones.
So this one here had kid friendly. This one here, Mexican popcorn chicken bestseller. You also see it down here. That's probably the better place to look, in the bottom. So that one there has it up there. This one here, Eat Me Early, down here. This one here as well. And you're right, there's all the chicken ones. Chicken coconut, Eat Me Early. Mexican popcorn chicken, Eat Me Early. Easy creamy chicken tomato, Eat Me Early. None of those say Eat Me First. So we have a bit of time for those. This
Will
one,
be made in the next couple of days anyway.
yeah.
And he will remember to take a photo before he eats the dinner.
Which I have done for most of them. Which is the first one.
Just reminding you.
Because the previous time that we've done the HelloFresh sponsorships, like it's a
You've never been an influencer before. You've never had to take a photo of your dinner. You've just eaten like a normal human being.
this is good. Knife Wife quite likes it when these HelloFresh sponsorships are here, because it's a lot easier to convince me to cook something.
It broadens your horizon as well.
The ingredients and the instructions are there.
Yep.
Like I do cook.
I cook with love, you cook with a recipe.
Like I do know how to cook, but I tend to stick to basic things that I know. But these, like the instructions, these make it quite easy. So this one there, grab your fresh and fast meal kit. Okay, so grab your meal kit with these symbols, grab a fresh and fast meal kit. This one here must be a,
Quick.
yeah, it's a quick one. The recipe itself looks like it's in a different style. Voila. Get ready. On your marks. Get set. Wash your hands.
Say for like 20 seconds.
Get ready. Wash your hands at any fresh food. If you're cooking for 6, use the 2 people plus 4 people ingredients and cook meat and veggies in batches. You'll need, along with the basics, large frying pan, microwave, from the pantry, olive oil, salt and pepper, from the cool pouch, chicken breast strips, which we saw before.
Oh, nice.
Allergen information 1. Sizzle. Yeah, this is a different kind of recipe, isn't it? All the same information, just presented a bit differently. Sizzle. Carrot chicken breast strips, garlic paste, mild North Indian spicy blend, mild curry paste, coconut milk. Grate the carrots, heat olive oil in a frying pan over high heat. Cook chicken, turning until... Can you guys actually see that? Don't know. Cook chicken, turning until browning and cooked through 6 to 7 minutes. Add garlic paste, mild North Indian spice blend and curry paste and cook until fragrant 1 to 2 minutes. Add coconut milk and simmer until slightly thickened 1 minute. Season. And then that's how it's supposed to look. Toss lemon deluxe salad mix. Meanwhile, cut lemon into wedges. In a bowl, combine deluxe salad mix, carrot, a squeeze of lemon juice, and a drizzle of oil, season and toss. And that's how it's supposed to look. Zap with microwavable basmati rice, flatbreads, parsley. Microwave rice and flatbreads separately until steaming, 2 to 3 minutes. Plate up rice and chicken curry. Tear over parsley, serve with salad, flatbreads, and remaining lemon wedges. Done. So 6 to 7 minutes there, 1 to 2 minutes. That's the meanwhile, while that's all going. And that microwaving can be going as well. It's a fast one. That's why it's called
and fresh.
Fast and fresh. Grab your fast and fresh meal kit.
Right, it's got the fast forward sign. Like a clever. Someone's using their login.
Right. We have time to look at one more recipe. What recipe do we want to look at? So we've done the halloumi, we've done the fast and fresh. Put those to the side.
You have to do your garlic, your curry glaze.
Yeah, we've got the beef brisket, we've got the popcorn chicken, and we've got the chicken and tomato spaghetti. Which one? Come on, chat, which one do we want?
Beef brisket. Beef brisket.
Wait, what's that?
Beef brisket.
I hear beef brisket. What are you doing outside my window, chat? How do you know where I live?
I remember I gave them your social security number and your address one time when you went in the room. My number is 555.
How did you give my social security number when we don't have social security numbers? This one is a feast. Look at that tag there. It's my camera.
Somewhere.
Feast. Balsamic cherry glazed beef brisket and mash with nutty greens and Parmesan roasted veggies. Feast. It's got the fancy one. Ingredients: slow cooked beef brisket, cherry sauce, baby rainbow carrots, parsnip, green Parmesan cheese, potato, chicken style stock powder, baby broccoli, walnuts, parsley. Prep in 30 to 40 minutes, ready in 40 to 50 minutes. Food has a special power to bring people together. We've all heard it before, but when you lay out this feast, you'll see how true it is. The dark balsamic cherry glaze will catch everyone's attention at the table when slicing into the beef brisket. So sit down and enjoy a spread that's sure to be the hot topic of discussion at the table. Custom recipe: if you chose to swap, upgrade, or add protein, follow the custom recipe steps. Got pantry items: olive oil, balsamic vinegar, butter, milk. Let's read through this. Bake the beef brisket. Preheat oven to 240 degrees Celsius or 220 degrees fan forced. Bring a medium saucepan of salted water to the boil. Place slow cooked beef brisket in a baking dish. Pour over liquid from the packaging. Then add cherry sauce and the balsamic vinegar. We need the ingredients. It's the fancy maroon one. Of course it's right at the bottom. Parsley, baby broccoli. Where's the king? No. Cherry sauce. HelloFresh do brilliant cherry sauces. I think this is the third time that we've had cherry sauce, and like we saw the cherry sauce there and I thought, yeah.
I'm sure the first time you had the cherry sauce was the plate that you devoured before you took the photo. Not 100% sure, but I'm not 100%.
Like, pretty much the only reason I wanted to grab the ingredients was this cherry sauce. And the balsamic vinegar. Cover with foil and bake for 12 minutes. Remove from oven, turn beef and recover with foil. Continue baking until heated through and liquid has slightly reduced, a further 12 minutes. Roast the veggies. While the beef is baking, trim green tops from baby rainbow carrots. Then scrub them clean and halve lengthways. Cut parsnip into wedges. Place veggies on a lined oven tray. Drizzle with olive oil and season with salt. And
Actually, rainbow carrots. Last time we tried to get rainbow vegetables, they didn't have them in season.
yeah, there was a lot of flooding around where they get their supplies, so they had to do a lot of swap outs.
Yeah.
Don't worry, your recipes will still be just as tasty.
Yeah.
Where was I?
Sorry.
Until golden
Stop.
and melted. Make the mash. While the veggies are roasting, peel potato and cut into large chunks. Cook potato in the boiling water over high heat until easily pierced with a fork, 12 to 15 minutes. Drain and return to potato to the pan. Don't know what word I was saying. Potato to the pan. Add the buttermilk and chicken style stock powder to the potato mash until smooth. Cover to keep warm. Prep the baby broccoli. Halve baby broccoli lengthways, roughly chop walnuts. Cook the baby broccoli. Heat a large frying pan over medium-high heat with a drizzle of olive oil. Cook baby broccoli, tossing until softened, 5 to 6 minutes. In the last 2 to 3 minutes, add walnuts and cook, tossing until golden. Transfer to a serving dish. Then serve up. Slice balsamic, cherry glazed beef brisket. Tear parsley over roasted veggies. Bring everything to the table to serve. Help yourself to some beef brisket. Mash nutty greens and parmesan roasted veggies. Pour over any remaining cherry glaze from the baking dish to serve. Enjoy. It's hard work reading upside down.
But you don't have to do it backwards. Upside down and backwards.
So, us here at the Knife Block are going to have really good meals over the next few days. How many? We've got 5?
Yep. I've got 3. There's the vegetarian one.
Yep.
And the beef biscuit.
We've got 5 meals sorted for here. And it's going to be good. If you want your own HelloFresh box filled with goodies,
Go get your own.
you're not coming
I know
here.
this one.
Use my code HFBlade20 and you'll get up to $200 off your first 6 boxes. Oops, sorry, I bumped the microphone. So that's spread over the boxes. The exact breakdown can vary depending on where you are, but the code HFBlade20 will work worldwide. Not only that, if you have previously used HelloFresh, but you haven't used them within the last 12 months, the code will work for you as well. There is a link that Nightbot has been spamming across stream. There it is. There's a handy link you can click there that will apply the code for you when you go there. I believe that link defaults to the Australian site, but when it loads, it detects your location and offers to take you to your local site. Enjoy. I'm hungry now. Thank you, Night Life.
Thank you.
Alright. Let's get back to the ding. Was I a good salesperson? It's easy when the product sells itself. Right, let's get back to this grind. We are after purple rocks and geodes. So we need another 36 of them. We were at the exact halfway point for the geodes. Ah! Imagine if I'd be able to kill those quickly. These guys can give me ancient seeds and 2 dwarf scrolls. There does seem to be a severe lack of the purple rocks these last few times. Does the seed have a club on 24? All seeds have a club on 24. Though the unfortunate thing for us is that we are here on day 1 and the club has yet to make its way onto the platforms. We don't even have another weapon that's moved off. $29 doesn't even have the forest sword. How rude. Well, that was the first geode we got since being back. That took a while. The club and the forest sword are like, oh man, you're early. Ah, what am I doing? You're early. They haven't even made my bed. Ding, ding, ding. Yep. Come on, purple rocks. You can appear. You can do it. Don't be shy. Grey rocks can't give me geodes. So even though it's on the correct tile, it's the wrong kind of rock. Again, wrong kind of rock. Concerned Date did have a team that published Stardew Chucklefish, but they weren't involved in the development of it. Oh. That's an annoying one. That there is a ladder. I could go for that one. I can leave. I can also till. But it is a long way to go. I don't know if that is worth it. Let's see what else is on the screen, on the floor. I do have a speed buff, but time is the most valuable resource I have right now. And even with the speed buff, that's still spending a lot of time to go over there. Why is Winter Festival music playing? Because I'm just playing the entire Stardew Valley playlist. Yes, if that's a duplicate, that would hurt. Imagine if there was a second one over there. So I do have an exit right beside it. There is a geode there, but I'm best going for the geodes there. I don't think it's worth it. It does give me tilling opportunities while I'm there. But such a long way to go.
I made sweet and salty popcorn.
Ooh, sweet and salty popcorn. Thank you.
Homemade.
Homemade.
It's disgusting. Don't let it show.
What do you think, chat? Do I go for it? I'm leaning towards no. Yes, best popcorn I've ever eaten. Yeah, Evan's saying don't. Agreed. If I've just heard the comment, the best popcorn I've ever eaten. There's a bit of stream delay. Bye, Purple. We'll see you when you decide to spawn a little bit closer. Oh, true. Let's have a look at this cryptic. Once tip off is biased. I'd put too many S's there. Nope. There's two S's in the clue. Once tip off is biased. Yeah, looks like an anagram of once tip. Nepotic? Like nepotism? Is nepotic a word? Click the elevator, please. What would have helped the argument for going for that purple rock as well is if there were bugs on the way. Nepotic is a word and it means biased, like it means nepotism. One disposed to nepotism. Cool. Cryptic answer 26 across nepotic. What mine host does for a mustache. Mine host. Am I your mine host today? I'm your host for Ding City. Welcome in, Hagamiers. You can pretty much guarantee that when I'm doing these streams that if you're coming in a bit later that it'll be Ding City. This is the only attempt that we've done. Yeah! Punkology, welcome in. Thank you for that raid. What were you doing? What were you up to? What were you doing? How was stream? How was stream? Welcome in, raiders. I am Blade. I am doing a challenge in Stardew to try to donate 60 items to the museum on day 1. Yes, I'm in the mines. I've used out of bounds to get in here. I need to high roll a lot. There's a rock I'm aiming for that spawns in this tile that gives me 2 geodes, an omni and a regular, but I also need other stuff like minerals and artifacts from, well, artifacts from monsters and minerals from purple rocks. Welcome in. Just done with some Stardew ourselves. How's it treating me tonight? This attempt has been pretty well. This is a challenge that I've been attempting for a couple of months now. Maybe not a couple, for a little while. And there's been about half a dozen times where I've been super close to doing it. Like, timing on this is tight. This is one of the most ambitious things I've ever done in this game, and that is saying something. Well, timing is tight, but we know it can be done, so we're just grinding it out till we do it. Thank you for giving that shout out to Punkology. Yeah, thank you for raiding. If you need to take a break, don't feel obliged to stick around and chat. But if you do feel obliged to stick around and chat, good to have you. Okay, yeah, so we're constantly resetting floor 25. And doing it in a way that very little in-game time passes. And we're doing this to both get a purple, a rock to spawn here, which will give me a omni and a regular. So you see I'm up to 45. And to try to get some purple rocks to spawn. We also do cryptic crosswords on this channel, which is what you see on the left of your screen. So the current one is what mine host does for a mustache. Was the answer... Just scrolling up, it looked like someone had the answer for that. Oh no. No worries, Punkology. Enjoy your lurk. Thanks for that raid again. That is a grey rock. That one can't give me geodes. Yeah, rude. There we go. Need 30 more of those rocks to spawn. Handlebars, 9 letters, and the type of mustache. Okay. A mine host. Handles bar. Handlebar. What's a mine host? Is it like... Like, I can see handlebar, as in bar being a place to get drinks. I can see it working that way. Almost out of energy, but we do have 3 cave carrots. Fortunately, we do have enough energy for all that we need to do. The landlord or landlady of a pub. According to Google. Handlebar. Cool. Ship it. They handle the bar. Don't be afraid to Google for things when working on cryptic crosswords. Don't be afraid to look up synonyms. Because the satisfaction of cryptic crosswords is seeing how the clue fits both ways. Not necessarily guessing it without external help. I know a synonym. It's my favourite flavour. What's that from? I think that was from an ad for a stand-up show. Like a comedy festival. I don't have a dad joke channel, but someone who was in chat before, Wild Refrain, does have a dad joke channel in his Discord. Should go share those in there. Call back before tea break and come forth. Frank Caliendo said it in a stand-up show. Call back before tea. Tea break is an anagram of tea. Let's go. I think it's going to be a word that means call. You reverse it, then you add into an anagram of tea. Black Cats and Coffee has entered month 2 of a 3-month gift subscription courtesy of Terrapin. This subversary is all thanks to Terrapin, the sweetheart of Blaze Chat. You have a real life angel in your community, Blade. Thank you for building this wonderful community so I can meet all these cuties. It's good to have you here, Black Cats. And yes, thank you Terrapin again for that 3-month gift subscription. Welcome back into the Blade Brigade. Enjoy your continued use of your golden emotes, your rare seed, your ad reviewing, your ability to submit to the cryptic crossword. Where are our purple rocks? Mermaid song, it's the karaoke song. Come on, the purple rocks. We are due. I'm gonna chug these cave carrots. Up here. Chug 2. It could end with ATE, yes. Call. Call is to ring. Call is to yell. Come forth. Approach. Appear. Actuate. Yeah, it's also an acting thing. It could be that callback is the straight part of the clue. So 7 is a word that means callback. Why are there 3 Discords? There's my personal Discord, the first one. There is the Dew Crew Discord. Dew Crew is a Twitch team of challenge runners, speed runners. It's a good place for high-end discussion of the game. And then there's a Stardew speedrun specifics Discord as well. They have different roles. So the Dew Crew Discord is more for challenge run focused stuff. Speedrun is for more speedrun focused stuff. And then my personal one for stream focused stuff that were not focused in there. We're in a rock drought at the moment. We need another 24. We are getting close to getting to the end. Now we need another 23. Callback, like audition, that's 8. Yeah, I don't see how actuate works. Like the name, emanate. You may have that. Callback. Name and call are synonyms in some contexts. I think that might be it, Senioron. Spread out from a source. Come forth. I think it fits enough that we can ship it. Welcome. Welcome into chat. Lurking is completely fine. Yeah, ship it. In any place, women present against royalty. Is it one where it's visible in the clue? Welcome to the Discord server. Lace womb. Against royalty. It's going to be something king. Like track king. Joe King. At least that's my guess. This geode paste is really good. This purple rock paste, on the other hand, is not really good. Now we'll get the geodes done and then we'll start skipping between all the elevator floors that we have. 60 geodes. Yeah, we just slowly increases. We're getting there. One geodes. Don't worry, there's times where I'm almost doing my own thing, chat's doing their own thing, and we occasionally glance at each other. Yeah, come back to it. Let's get into these vertical clues. So, you regularly use pineapple tops making cordial base? Re-up. Re-up. It's the first letters. So you regularly use pineapple, and tops is indicating to use the first letter of all of those. And it makes a cordial base. giant problem. Single daughter of Oedipus. Don't feel too bad about it, Poison. It's a different way of thinking that can take a little bit of time to get your own head around. It's a different way of approaching words and approaching sentences. And if you're not used to that, it can take a bit to get around it. We've had 2 gem nodes appear so far. The first one gave us a ruby, and the second one was all the way over here, and we decided not to go for it. Extremely lavish, like a capital in Mountain Asia. Like Lasha? Is it a mountain capital in Mountain Asia? Six more. The capital in Mountain Asia. Where's Lagos? I think you got it, Jeff. Well done. No worries, I'm sure someone will do it for you. You have 10,000 pictures of Lhasa Apso, which is a cute puppy. Well, that sounds like a good problem to have. Five more. This is going to be one of the earliest times that geodes are all done. That is in part because we haven't had the purple node spawn to try to get that roll. Try to roll these other gems. 3 more. Ah! Yikes, I have no idea what was going on and why nothing was pausing, but we just stood there for a bit. I don't think my cursor was too close. It's almost like my keyboard's not working. .6 change. Time advances even when paused. That is all the geodes that we need. We've got 157. Is 157? I need 153. 157. 157 geodes. That's what we need to get everything we can out of geodes. But before we leave the mines, we need 3 more minerals or artifacts. I have 1 hour. 1 in-game hour to reset these minerals or artifacts. I could kill that bug there. That's a very low chance, and the bug's going to be down here by the time I get there, because he's flying down. If there was a rock there, I might consider it, because he'd come back up. But what we do now is we go via all the 5s. If I had a club, that would be tempting. What does Evil Blade accomplish? Evil Blade would do all these challenge runs on Smappy. Look at that line. It would be great if I could see if any of these monsters held a dwarf scroll or the like. Like, tilling could get some. If I get a purple rock down there, I'd also do some tilling on the way back up. It's a shame that floor 1 doesn't give any purple rocks. No monsters, no ore, no rocks. Ah. We're at 150. This run is very much alive. It's just annoying that we didn't have any other purple rocks spawn on 25 while we were resetting. Having good intentions, water supply in mind. Having good intentions. Almost looks like feel water supply, tap, lake, ocean, well, yes. Like well intended. Well meant. What's the definition of meant? I think you might have it. How much longer do I think stream will be? Well, it depends on if I get what I need. So this run dies if it gets to pretty much 240 without getting what I want. So I'd normally be looking at any stream in about 4 minutes. If I get what I need out of the mines, then I'm probably going till midnight. So another hour. If this run gets to 240 and I don't have what I need, then I'm ending stream. So all depends on how the mines treat me. And at the moment, they're not treating me well. They're treating me well up to this point, but I'm bleeding time. And of course it was on 5. If I was 25 or 15, I would be able to go back and get it. It was hidden under the elevator menu. I never saw that until I was leaving. And coming down to 0 means that it's reset. It's gone. That is the first time in all these attempts that we have had one of those rocks in a troll spot. And those troll spots are so troll because they are so close to the elevator. If I was to zoom in, I'd probably be able to see it. However, if I zoom in, I miss out on the rest of the floor. See, there's spots under here. Like that rock there, you could not see until I was leaving. Same here. Those rocks there, you can't see till I'm leaving. Unless I am slow on getting this elevator menu up. From here, I can go back to 15 and 25 and I'll still get the same layout. It's when I go to 0 that the everything resets. If there's a purple rock there or a purple rock there, I cannot see it. Like that rock, there was a rock there and we just couldn't see it. Like if I wanted to, I could go to the menu and zoom. It'd be tedious. But if I wanted to here, I could come here, I could zoom in, then do that. And then zoom out once I'm back up here again. I'm not that desperate yet. Yeah, I'm having fun. Chat seems to like a grind. Did I miss a purple rock? Did I actually miss one? On the right side of 5. Okay, probably too far. Okay, we have had loud ding redeemed. So dings are going to get loud for 2 minutes. So if you need to cut the sound, I understand. I'll put in chat, or you'll see on screen when the dings go back to the regular volume. Beware headphone users. Yep. So here we go. Dings are going loud for 2 minutes. Lower your volume now, if you need to. But those of you who like loud dings, well, here you go. No talking, just ding. cursor's getting too close. So another 20 seconds of loud ding. One more cycle. Volume is back to normal. Now back to your regular ding. That was a Ding City power play. $2.20 and not a single other purple rock broken. 40 minutes of this resetting. We have not been getting those RNG rolls. This was the earliest that we managed to complete the geodes. But that was in part because of the lack of purple rocks. I wonder if I should do this resetting from the beginning. And then when I get to 25, I get the, yes, 230 now. I don't have enough time to get 3 gem nodes to spawn. I'm going to come down, I'm going to tell. If we get 3 artifacts, good, we're out. If we don't, run's dead. I need to be leaving for Clint's now. So here is our Hail Mary. Diamond and Showing Stick. And Dwarf Scroll. It's 250. That's a lot of clay. Dead. Run is dead. Well, we'll do it again next time. Should I do this again on Thursday or find someone to do a Minecraft blackout with? See what time we get. At the very least. So either do this again on Thursday or next Tuesday. But this run was a dud. This will happen. This will happen, but not tonight. Okay, we're gonna go find someone to raid and then... And then... I'm going to bed. We've got Minecraft blackouts going on at the moment. We could raid into. Let's have a see what's going on in the Stardew category. Someone wants it to be winter in real life. Someone's doing perfection run. Mod free playthrough. Fiction. Someone's chilling, someone's playing multiplayer. There's no real title that's sticking out. Thank you for closing off that prediction there, Nick. We weren't short omnis. We were short other minerals. So this is exactly the right amount of geodes that we need to get everything we can possibly get out of geodes, including prismatic shard, including all including all of the dwarf artifacts. What we didn't have, and we had these 4, but we needed another 3. We needed emerald, aquamarine, jade, diamond, any of those 3 we needed. We didn't get any. Okay, how are we going to rate? We could, if we want Stardew, there's this person there doing a perfection run. They're up to 62%. It's not a speed run, just a perfection playthrough. If we want Minecraft Blackout, we have Queen Kick, who is doing one with Eric FZ. No, we're not donating. We're not going to get to Clint's before he closes, so I'd only be donating these 4. And 4 is less than 60. There's your math lesson for today. 4 is less than 60. Okay, who do we want to raid? Stardew Perfection Playthrough or Minecraft Blackout? Alright, Nick, thank you for being here. And use my code HFBlade20 to get up to $200 off your first 6 boxes. Up to $200 off over your first 6 boxes with HelloFresh. What cooking stream? Okay, let's go raid this Stardew Perfection run. Villager Z. Alright. Thanks everyone for hanging out. This will happen. Not sure what I'm doing on Thursday at this point. The default will be another attempt at this. I may attempt to find someone to do a blackout with. Going to be nowhere near the fastest times. Like I know I'm not getting into the into small lockout tournament, but it would be good for a bit of fun as well if you want that. Anyway, I'm off to bed. Come join the Discords. Come find me on YouTube. I really need to start working on my next video. Check out the merch. I've got the next mug ordered. I'll show it off on stream before releasing that to everyone. It's the one that's covered in the cursed dolls. Anyway. Yeah, I'm up to bed. Have a good morning, afternoon, evening, night, whatever it is, wherever you are. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for hanging out. It's a tedious challenge, but I do enjoy doing it. It's TED. It doesn't require a lot of thinking. It gets there. All right, race back to go off. Have a good morning, afternoon, evening, night, whatever it is, wherever you are. I'm off to bed. Good night.